what's up? Welcome back. I'm the Zim. This is the Zim video. Check it out, yo. So I got a couple things. This is basically just a channel update, but I'm kind of doing what I did last time where I mixed together my MFA Chronicles, some rideshare stuff, some other things, just everything that's going on. I'm going to keep it to 20 minutes or less because my camera will shut off at 20 minutes. I'll tell you the things that I have on my list. I just have a little piece of paper here. I'm going to just go down the list and freeform it for you. So thank you for checking me out. Thank you for coming back. Love you. Alright, let's do this. So the things on my list are, I'm going to talk about Prop 22, which is really just for anybody that lives in California that is a rideshare driver that happens to be on my channel because of my old rideshare videos, basically. So we'll talk about Prop 22. I'm going to talk about TikTok a little bit, how that's been going, kind of the relationship of TikTok to YouTube and what I've been doing. MFA Chronicles, just update you on my journey as a graduate student in the art school at San Diego State University. And then a little bit details about how YouTube's been going. Even though I haven't been posting much, there's still things happening with YouTube. And then anything else that I randomly think of over the next 18.5 minutes. So let's get started with, I guess we'll start with Prop 22 since that's on the top of my list. Basically, I'm encouraging everybody to vote no on Prop 22, which I think could be controversial. Well, obviously, everybody's got an opinion. The reasons why I'm voting no on Prop 22, first off, full disclosure, I do not plan to drive rideshare anymore ever again in my entire life. I'm over it. I basically feel like I have an allergic reaction to rideshare driving because I hit it so effing hard when I was going that, you know, when you kind of do something too much, you can kind of, it can be bad, and that's basically what happened to me. So you can see my whole journey as a rideshare driver on this channel. Just find my rideshare videos. Started off super pumped, ended off being super jaded and resentful. So just full disclosure, that's where I'm at. And Prop 22 basically is a continuation of that kind of resentment because it's a bill written by the rideshare companies for the best interest of the companies. It's not written for the best interest of the drivers, which I still think, I've done videos, I've talked about it before, you know, Assembly Bill 5 is still not the best, but at least it's not for the best interest of the rideshare companies. It's more, they're trying to find the best interest of people, of the drivers. Although it may not be what all the drivers want, it's at least not totally manipulated and guided by the rideshare companies, which Prop 22 is. So that's a big red flag for me. And then also what I've read, the research I've done, is it makes it, if that passes, it makes it really hard for any future changes to happen, which is not a good thing. I think, so in the short term, if we vote no on Prop 22, we're stuck with Assembly Bill 5, which is still not a good alternative because it makes everybody an employee and it limits the availability for rideshare driving in the freedom as it was that we're used to. But in the long term, I think it'll be better because the companies won't stop. Like, that won't be it. Like, Assembly Bill 5 will happen, half a year will go by, a year maybe, or whatever. Time will go by where another legislation will get passed because there'll be pressure, and hopefully maybe that'll be better for the drivers. You know, what do I feel? I feel like the people don't understand what Prop 22 actually will do if it passes. It seems on the surface it's better for the drivers because you keep that kind of independence, but it really is just, I think it's just more of the same where we're really not getting you know, treated as good as we should or as we could. So basically, that's the end of that. I'll say, throw it in the comments if you want any more thoughts on it. But Assembly Bill 5, I mean, Prop 22, I'm voting no on that. And please don't forget to vote. You know, I got my ballot right here. I'm going to actually do this tonight. I have my mail-in ballot, so I'm ready to go. I'm going to fill it out. I'm going to vote. I don't know. I think it's pretty obvious. I've posted on social media and other places. I consider myself what I'm trying to be is a compassionate progressive. You know, I'm not trying to be an anarchist, or I'm not trying to be anything that's I don't want to speak ill of the other side. Like, I just want to be compassionate, but I also want to be progressive, and I want, so that should tell you where I'm voting. I'm definitely not voting for Trump. I'm voting for Biden. All right, even though that's a whole nother story, but we'll leave that for now. Let's talk about TikTok. So, like I've said before, I have been spending most of my time on TikTok versus YouTube, just because I have limited time right now, and I've been posting things here and there on YouTube, like this and other things that I've been doing for schoolwork and basically the projects I'm doing for school I've been posting on YouTube, but I'm not posting videos exclusively for YouTube, whereas I am for TikTok. I'm doing a lot of these time-lapse portraits of, like I've talked about before, and it's going all right. I get a fair amount of comments like, you're underrated, why is there only 2 likes on this video? Like, I don't understand. And I don't understand either. I have no idea how to break into the stream of TikTok. And what I'm trying to do is piggyback on bigger creators by drawing them, and then hopefully they'll duet they'll like it and they'll duet it or share it out, and then that'll make people aware of my channel, my TikTok, which has happened, but it doesn't happen every time, so it's really slow. But yeah, so I'm gonna keep on doing it because it takes a long time to have success at things. So there's that. That's just what I'm doing over there. So check out my TikTok if you haven't already. It's at the Zim, and it's linked up below the like button as well. What else? So MFA Chronicles. What's been going on in my grad school journey? It's just somewhat par for the course. Just my classes are going really well. I'm enjoying my classes. I'm making a lot of work. I don't know if you've seen on this channel, like all those videos I've been making of like kind of social justice issues and things like that are what I'm doing in grad school. So that's going really well. One of the things I'm really proud of is I've applied to 19 or so exhibitions out in the world. And I've gotten accepted to 6 or 7 so far. I've got denied by 3, and then the rest of them are just I'm waiting to hear back from. So fingers crossed that I get in more of them, but then also that I get like awarded something, particularly money. There's some of them that are awards money for first place, second place, things like that. So I'm kind of banking on that happening because like I've said in the past, I'm really disappointed that there's not a second stimulus. Would have really helped me just maintain and keep going without having to stress too much. My financial aid picture has been really wonky. There's something coming up that I'm going to share with you when everything finalizes in terms of financial aid. It's basically I bought some hardware, I bought some gear for school, and I can get reimbursed for it through financial aid, just kind of an extension, a bigger loan. But until it's all and I actually have the thing, but until it's all cleared through all the money's back in my account and stuff, I'm not opening it because I might have to if something stupid happens, I want to be able to return it or sell it and just have it be get my money back for it, because I'm kind of running it pretty close with that whole thing. I'm really disappointed on how the system works in that way. I don't know. I don't understand it. And then also with scholarships in the school, I've applied to scholarships and they still haven't announced if you've gotten it or not. So I'm kind of banking on getting those as well or something. We'll see. But I'm really disappointed with how long it takes, which I think I might write a letter to the dean or somebody higher level and just being like, why is this system set up like this? This is not helpful as a student who's trying to survive while going to school. It just doesn't make any sense to me. So there's that stuff. And then, that's basically it. There's nothing really big to report with the MFA Chronicles, what's going on in grad school. That's all I can think of. And YouTube, what's going on with YouTube right now? Like I said, I'm not posting as often. So here's by the numbers in a sense. My subscribers continue to go up very slowly, like 3 or 4 subscribers a week I get, and it goes up. It'll go down for a day or two, then it goes back up. It's kind of like that kind of 2 steps forward, 1 step back thing with my overall subscriber number. But my revenue has doubled in the last like month, which it's still not enough to get a deposit every month, but it's like it's going up. So I'm like, that's cool. And I think it's because there are like I don't have a lot of videos that people come to my channel for this theme, this like this is what you're coming for. I just have like these random videos, like one video I did on my Cricut maker that I did a while ago that's been getting more and more views because it's starting to get into like the stream. Like it took a while, but now more people are searching for Cricut. I did actually have one of my projectors, I don't know if it's on top of my speaker right there, probably hard to see. I did a review on these projectors that took a long time for people to find it, but now that's one of my most viewed videos. So things like that, like I'll just drop these videos that nobody sees for weeks, and then all of a sudden they start getting views. Like I did one on one of my fitness things that's starting to get lots more views. And so I think it's things like that that are just slowly trickling in, and because I've put so much content on my channel over the years, it's just like a shotgun effect, and they're just, even though each video is getting a few amount of views, it's this because I have so many, it's kind of helping raise the level of everything. So I don't know, I'm hoping it keeps going up. Obviously the cutoff for getting a deposit is $100, so you have to get $100 in your account before they'll deposit it into your, to give it to you. So like, so that's, I'm not making a lot because I don't make at least $100 a month, but I'm hoping that I will soon. I hope that the universe, good things will happen and people will start watching my videos and I'll start getting at least $100 a month off of YouTube. That would be amazing. That's really what I'm going for. But so that's kind of where things are going with YouTube. If you have any more questions about like my YouTube experience and what's going on there, feel free to hit me up. Let's do a quick like in this frame studio tour because I changed things around a little bit from last time. The biggest thing I think is noticeable is my Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse loop is on a bigger screen and up there now, where it used to be right there on a smaller screen. So my sister has been storing some stuff at my house, and one of the things is older TV, flat panel TV. So I just kind of took it and stuck it in here and did that. And then I have some paper, holding things there. Right back here, I used to have a big bass amp right there, but I sold it, and now I have just a case right there that's turned on its side. So I think that's the big things that are different. And then up on top here, I got rid of some stuff on my shelf, and it's only my Transformers now. And there was some other stuff that I just wasn't using, so I'm trying to like clear out stuff. I don't know if you know this. Well, I've talked about it before, but I'm trying to minimize my lifestyle, get rid of stuff, because eventually after grad school, maybe a couple of years after grad school, hopefully, if everything plays right, I want to live in a van, so I don't want stuff. I'm not in any way excited or trying to have that situation where I have a storage container full of stuff and I live in a van. That's not my goal. My goal is to like everything I need and have is with me, period. I want to live a minimalist lifestyle. However, depending on how this, one of the things that has come up recently is depending on how this art career goes, like I've been feeling pretty good about the response I've been getting with a lot of my artwork lately. I haven't got a big public response, but this closed circle response of it. And if things grow with my art career, then I may want someplace to make bigger work. So the idea I have is to rent or buy more of a warehousey space that I can make work, but I still live in my van, and I just kind of like pull into the warehouse and live in my van and then make work and then do adventures and travels. So that's kind of the thought I have there. But yeah, anyways, I'd love your support. Please consider subscribing to my channel, thumb it up, share it around, all that good stuff. I'm on TikTok, love some subscription on TikTok. I'm trying to get, so here's my goals by the numbers. 500,000 subscribers or followers on TikTok. Just a random big goal because I figure, shoot for the stars, you might hit the moon kind of idea. I want to get 100,000 subscribers on TikTok, on YouTube. I don't know how that's going to happen because it's so slow. I get so jealous of seeing like somebody I follow on TikTok. They're like, oh, having success, and they just start a YouTube channel, and with like a month they're at 200,000 subscribers on YouTube, and I'm like, what the? I mean, they're desirable. They're usually attractive looking, and they usually do some really thing that's good. So it's like, okay, they're attractive and they're talented. Yeah, I get it. But I don't have. Well, I'd like to think I'm somewhat talented. I definitely don't claim to be attractive by any means. So there's that, and then so I want to get to 100,000 subscribers on YouTube because I really want that play button. I think that would be. It's just, you know, playing the game of life and YouTube, and that's what I want. And then on Instagram, I'd really like to just hit 10,000 followers on Instagram. I don't even know how. Nobody follows me on Instagram. Like, there's no like organic by any means. Like, people like, oh, your drawings are cool, let me follow you. There's nothing. Like, everything that happens on Instagram is like, you know, look at me. It's like nobody's there to discover anything. They're all only there to get discovered. So it's kind of like Instagram. I don't know. Maybe eventually I'll try to do some kind of thing with Instagram and see if I can do something like what I'm doing with TikTok. Like, try to like work the system in a way and see what happens. But right now, TikTok's where discovery happens, because I think it's because of the age of things. Like, a ton of people that are on my that follow me on TikTok, I don't look at every single profile, but I'll look at who just followed me, and a vast majority of them have no posts. They're just there to look at things and discover things, and it's like, okay, great, that's awesome, which doesn't really happen on Instagram. If you're on Instagram, you're kind of using it more so. It feels like, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but all right, I've pretty much used up my entire 20 minutes. Thanks a lot for watching. Again, you know, support all those places that I just mentioned. I'm also on Patreon, patreon.com/thezim. Links below the like button. Link is below the like button. And then I currently have 2 Patreon supporters. I'd love your support there. I have a bunch of incentives. If you support, I'll draw you a picture or make you something or whatever, or you can just talk to me about what it is you want that I do, and I'd be happy to do that for you. I also have a Gofundme going on right now, which nobody's even knows about, I think. I don't even know, because I know nobody in my like Facebook community really cares, and I've already gotten enough support from the people that will support me over there. Like, every once in a while somebody helped me buy this Cricut Maker, a couple people actually, and then every once in a while I'll post something and get $10 here or $5 here. And it's like, okay, those people have already supported me and nobody else cares, so let me see if just people like what I'm doing as an artist, as a creator out in the world, and just see if I can get them to support me somehow, even though my follow numbers are really low for that kind of support, because I think it's like it's definitely like a ratio thing where if you have like 1 million supporters, you're going to get support from 1% of them, but that's enough if you have 1 million. But for me, 1% is like half a person. So it's like, it's crazy. But hopefully maybe someday I'll get to that level where I have more of a social proof of my thing that I'm doing, and more people want to follow and like what I'm about, and like my art, and like my music, and like my videos, and just kind of want to support because they believe in what I'm trying to do. So if that's you, check out the GoFundMe. I'll link it up below as well. So yeah, until next time, be loving, kind, and patient. Please subscribe, and then I will talk to you again soon. If you want to keep up with me on the reg, Instagram and TikTok, Instagram I post pretty often, and TikTok I post pretty often. So that's where I'm living mostly these days. So check it out, @_thezim on Instagram, and just @thezim on TikTok. Alright, peace.